Oh, playing during Kamigawa? Yeah, Kamigawa was a pretty neat set. Or so I hear. I wasn't playing during that. I played a bit during 7th edition in, like, middle school. And then picked it up during Theros, like, 5 years ago. And lately I haven't been doing much, but I'm really looking forward to Magic Arena. Because that's gonna just, like, I'll be able to draft for free with a free-to-play model and not have to use the VidGo client. I might have played during Invasion. I honestly don't remember. I just remember having a 7th edition starter set. One deck that was green and just had big green dudes, with the poster child being Thorn Elemental. And then I had a mono red deck that used the 7th edition Goblin King. Oh, 7th is with Invasion? Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. I just know it was the 7th edition core set. But my brother had a bunch of cards from, you know, the era, etc, etc, etc. So I remember more about... Because I don't think I got too many cards beyond the starter decks. Or beyond the core sets. So I mostly just remember it as 7th. That was really good. That was incredible, actually. Like, I kind of wish I knew where my old decks were, because they're probably terrible. Though Goblin King's a pretty good card. I think I had one, maybe two of them. I also know that I wrapped my cards unsleeved in the rubber band, so... yeah. Aggressively used. If I knew now what I knew then, I never would have wrapped my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, my Magic decks, in giant rubber bands without sleeves. Oh yeah, Planeswalkers, yeah. Yeah, there were so many mechanics that I just did not know about. Yeah, I think Planeswalkers got a downgrade, though. Like, original Planeswalkers were super uber powerful. And then there was some split that happened. I don't remember what it was called. The Severing, I think? Where the power of, like, 4 or 5 Planeswalkers got split into tens of thousands of Planeswalkers, or something along those lines. Yeah, Urza. Urza was quite the Planeswalker. In Unhinged, the new unset, Urza's actually a Planeswalker, like a Planeswalker card. It's like Urza, Master of something or other. And it's hilarious, because in order to use Urza, you have to go to a website, and you pick the ability you want to use, and it randomly gives you an ability for his Planeswalker, like plus, minus, and ultimate. Oh, that's so funny. What's BFM? Oh, is that the one? No, because the really, really long named... oh, no, BFM's the double card, right? Big Fuzzy Monster? Uh-oh, that's not good. Was Big Fuzzy Monster the one that was actually 2 cards? Okay, yep. Yeah, I think it's funny. Did you hear about the augment mechanic in Unhinged? It was actually really, really cool. Where you kind of like combined 2 creatures together. It's actually really neat, because you have like a base creature, which is the augment, I think? And then you have another type of creature which you put on top of it. So the one creature, the one on the right... Yeah, Cat. Cat's actually really good. The creature on the right had an ability, a thing that happened. That always happened when they entered the battlefield, and also gave a base power and toughness. And then the creature on the left augmented that first creature and changed the conditions for activating that ability, which could be like taking damage or just paying a straight mana cost, that sort of thing. The Cat was really good because the cat on one side was whenever you take damage, something happens. And the cat was prevent the next... Oh. So I lost the dash, but we kept the momentum, at least. So that wasn't too bad. And then cat was like prevent X amount of damage or heal. And oh, that's right, it was heal. It wasn't prevent damage, it was just heal. So it effectively became every time you take damage, heal an amount. So it was super funny in a particular game I was watching. Because they were only doing like a little bit of damage at a time, and they had to just stop attacking because they ended up actually healing off of Cat. And there was another really good one. It's been a while, and I never actually got to play with the set myself, but I did watch a lot of content with it. But it's been a while, so I'm not sure of too many. There was one really good that was like a snake Hydra, I think. And it basically just looks like a bunch of eels. A bunch of eels jammed together in a single collar. Not bad. Yeah, Unhinged looked really, really fun. And hopefully it sold really well, which I'm pretty sure it did from all the good things I heard about it. They'll be more likely to make another one. Ugh, that wasn't very good. This room's honestly like my worst room for fighting Cacklebats still. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Man, now I really want to play Magic. Maybe when the arena beta is open, I'll play Magic Arena like at the end of streams or something. Bat in the middle of Mugbog Island are probably the worst to deal with. Yeah, that one's also pretty bad. Surprised they'd let people play with the joke cards now. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna last long. It's really only in Commander, though. Like, it'll probably end up making a subset of Commander, but I don't think it'll last for very long. Though I have heard some pretty funny stories of people asking if they could use a deck that uses a single uncard in it. And that single uncard is like... boost all... This particular story was... They asked their playgroup if they could play a single uncard from Unglued, I think? It was either the first or second one. And it's the all of your cards with art from a particular artist get +1/+1 and cost less or something like that. And then like halfway through the game, they realize that every single card in this person's deck has the art from the same artist. So that card is just unbelievably busted. Yeah, and also there's like... Well, Unhinged was the new one, so it definitely wasn't the new one. I just can't remember what the third set is called. It's Unglued, Unhinged, and Unstable. Oh no! Unstable! I think the new one was Unstable. Yeah, the new one was Unstable. My bad. That's not how land works. So if anyone ever tries to pull that, basically just say, nope, these are black bordered cards, because that's what matters. It's not the set, it's the border. So like, unsets are banned because they're silver bordered cards, which means they're not legal in any format. But the lands are all black border. Yeah, the unlands were actually where they initially tested out the full art lands for Zendikar. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Dead. Nope. Yeah, we're losing time. Are they silver? I didn't think they were. Wow, that's such a... My PB is such a bad Cyclops plant.
Tinkerbats? Oh yeah.
Look at me, I'm the DCI. Yeah, there's some really funny R&D cards in the unsets. Like, there's one R&D card that has the rules, like, scribbled out and rewritten, like, 2 or 3 times.
Rep to go!
Close. Yeah, unglued and unhinged lands are, like, highly sought after. They're, like, some of the more expensive lands. Not counting, like, judge lands. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've never actually played with any of the unsets. I've kind of just watched them from a distance. I do absolutely love the fact that Unstable was built from the ground up to be a draft set. Apparently, Mark Rosewater had 2 options. Either focus on it being a draft set or focus on it being a sealed set. And they ended up going with draft because there was more stuff that they could play with, essentially. That was super greedy. Okay, not bad. And up and over. Let's go. Yeah, I have a decent number of, like, Theros cards. Because the Theros block was when I was actually trying to collect all the cards. Though mostly just Theros. Because I did a lot of drafts, so I kind of used that to fill out my binder. But really, I just like drafting. Nowadays, I don't really care too much about collecting the cards. I just want to play. Which is why I think Arena's going to be great, because it's a free-to-play way for me to draft. And I can, like, make weird constructed decks, that sort of thing. Let's not get entirely ruined by these next couple of rooms, okay? That was close. Alright, we're through. Now let's finish this up. And Get a gold Run Roddyclops. But yeah, I'm seriously considering streaming NTG Arena when the beta becomes open and there's no NDA. Because right now, anyone who plays has an NDA. And it's not an open beta yet, it's still closed. Yeah, this is gonna be gold. Nice. Crushed it.
Just in time.
But from what I've seen on their public streams, Arena looks fantastic.
Ow.
I don't think drafting's in it yet, but yeah, being able to draft for free at the convenience of my computer with a better interface than Midgo is gonna be amazing. You got the shriveled thing. It smells. There we go. Got the dark magic. Okay, we got it. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make that one. Had kind of a bad dash. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ooh, good landing. Got a couple pike balls for the fight, which is good. Yeah, don't need to hold down the sword. Uh-oh. Okay, just barely made it. Got 2 super pike balls out of that, which is pretty good. Pretty good stage so far. That fight was kind of sloppy, but the rest of this has been going pretty well. Hey, Kenny, how's it going? Let's not get wrecked by this spider. Bad bounce, bad bounce. Got her. That was pretty good. This might be gold. Yeah, definitely pretty promising splits. Okay, not quite gold, but still pretty good. Probably would have been gold if I had a better fight against the succubus.
Tinker Bass. Hmm. Oh yeah.
Don't forget to soak him up.
Did it.
There we go. Now we bounce.
Flare activated.
Now let's head over to Tan Line Island. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, da, ba, 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 da.
Ready.
Let's go. Hopefully we can get some monster milks and bubble shields. Monster milk, not bad. Hey, Captain Gordon, how's it going? I'd say going pretty well. Runs fairly solid. Had a couple runs that died pretty quick, but this one's definitely on a roll.
Flare activated.
Okay, not bad. Yep, that was all three. Almost. Yeah, we need 255 gold here. Almost there. Close. I panicked and cannoned early.
Flare activated.
Bow. Right. Let's murder Joe. Grab a sarcophagus. And do some shopping. And there he goes. What did I tell you about murdering my boyfriends? It's generally frowned upon. There we go. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 da, da, da. Though I should probably start getting... I don't know. I'm going to start getting... Ooh, nice bubble shield. Nice, that's all the bubble shields. Okay. Okay, we're good for the next two bosses. That's fantastic. Aw, no! I'm down some money, though. That's unfortunate. Dem drops, yeah. That's really funny how you could tell that the gems started getting soaked up by the lamp and were just following me super fast. I've never actually seen that before. Gator fish lion. 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 Gator fish. Forgot where the fish was. I was thinking the fish was after the bird. I always mix up the fish and the bird. Alright, let's go. Not bad. Aw man, Azerothlos. Nice. You know what's really funny? In high rank, I actually killed an Azerothlos before I killed a normal one. It wasn't until, I don't think I killed a Rathalos until after I fought Nergigante. Because fire is just not that useful in Monster Hunter World, I've noticed. Like, water is really useful. Lightning is the most useful that I've noticed. Not counting, like, Elder Dragon Sealing. Because Dragon's really useful. Simply because it's got Elder Sealing. But yeah, fire is not very useful. Blast is less useful, which is good. Because Blast has been super overpowered in the past. Oh, it's super useful. It's only for Elder Dragons. So if you haven't started killing Elder Dragons, then you're not going to see it be useful. But some of the effects are obvious, some of the effects are less obvious. But each Elder Dragon has a specific thing. Oh, you've killed them all? Okay. Wasn't sure, didn't want to reveal spoilers. So, Nergigante's spikes regrow slower. Kieran's shield drops faster and doesn't last as long. Teostra's bomb shield doesn't last as long and doesn't give you blast element. Kushaladora does less wind. Vok just doesn't have as much miasma around them, so you can basically turn it completely off. And I'm not sure what Xeno's effect is with Elder Dragon Seal. But, like, I know for me personally, at least, I use, whenever I'm fighting an Elder Dragon, I use the Nergigante Gun Lance. And the hardest parts of the fight are like the first 5 minutes before the Elder Seal has taken effect. And then from then on, it just ruins their abilities. Some more than others, of course, but... Come on. Yeah, the thing with Kieran is Kieran isn't as weak to Dragon, so it's a little awkward there. Kushladora, I've also heard that Poison works pretty well. I personally haven't tried poisoning Kushladora in this one yet. I've poisoned Kushladora in other games, and yeah, he gets absolutely ruined by poison. I thought Teostra was weak to Dragon. I know Vac is really weak to Dragon, but also really weak to fire. It's 2 stars? Yeah, that's fine though. That's weak, that's just not like uber weak. Like Kieran is 1 star. Like, if it's 2 star, it's fine. For at least how I look at it. You want to use a weapon that's 2 or 3 stars. Obviously 3 ideally, but 1 and X is where you want to avoid it. Yeah, this is important. Pretty good on the pike balls and such. But yeah, I don't know what to say other than the fact that my Elder Dragon weapon is doing work for me. Like, the fight just feels so much harder in the beginning. Turn around! Got him. Not sure where we're losing time there, though. Certainly not sure where we're losing 20 seconds. I guess I did get the 1 cycle.
Flare activated.
So there is that. I don't think the 1 cycle's 20 seconds, though. Maybe. Yeah, it's entirely possible that in the end, Elder Dragon / Dragon damage isn't worth it. if it's 1 or 2 star. It's entirely possible I've just got confirmation bias. Bum, bum, bum. Because, like, the few times that I've been in an SOS for an Elder Dragon, I don't think anyone else has used at least a Nergigante weapon. That wasn't too bad. Now let's get out of here. Got him. Nice. Very smooth. Let's go. That was a little awkward, but we still got there. Okay, pretty good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Don't forget the green coin. And let's get out of here. Nice. Nice. So I've been getting major taking your hunts. Super frustrating. What's been happening in your hunts? Because, yeah, I know last night I was getting super screwed over. Ended up wasting 3 vouchers during what should have been fairly straightforward Val-Zarek fights. Because that fight's pretty easy with an Elder Sealing weapon. Ah, yes. Yeah, Beetlejuice is the worst. Going for about 350 here. Okay, not bad. Oh yeah, Kieran's always aggressive and angry. Like, Kieran is a pretty nuts fight in this game. I kind of wish her subspecies was here. I never got a really good chance to fight it in 4. Getting that hopeful flame. I actually had a pretty funny death the other day, where I got stunned by like I got miasma'd and stunned by Ralzeric, and I just happened to land in the acid, so there was just nothing I could do when I died. Hunting Asher Wrath, so it knocked me down, hit me again. It's stunned fireball to death, yeah. I know a problem I tend to have with monsters, especially ones that I've killed several times. And I don't know if you're having this problem, but I know it's just something I run into. Is after a while I'll stop taking the monster seriously, and it'll get a bunch of free hits in because I'm being sloppy and lazy. When especially in Tempered, every monster is a threat, and you gotta respect that.
Power up! Super pipe ball!
Yeah, Tempered. Like, perfect example. I have a Azure Kieran quest right now. That's a single feint quest. And I totally nailed it the first time. So I was wicked cocky the second time. And I just got ruined. Like, almost immediately. Yeah, this was a really bad split. Yeah, it's kind of this game's G rank. And honestly, Tempered is not that bad. Compared to Apex. Like, I actually really like Tempered. It's basically endgame content where every monster is still a risk no matter what your armor upgrade is. Which I can totally appreciate. As opposed to Tempered, or as opposed to Apex, which is just bullshit fights that you need a very specific bullshit weapon to use against them. Pretty dumb. But Tempered, the fact that their defense doesn't change makes it actually reasonable to me. But yeah, there's no actual G rank yet in Monster Hunter World. Who knows, they might patch it in later. If they're already planning on adding new monsters, i.e. Devil Joe, who knows what they could be patching in for DLC. Monster Hunter tends to support games for a good solid years, so... Oh yeah, Apex is pretty dumb.
I'm ready!
So, did you play Monster Hunter 4? Got it, but never played it. Okay. So after G rank, you fight Apex monsters. The final boss is actually an Apex monster. And the long and short of it is, you had to use a special item that you got through plot that allowed you to basically not bounce off the apex monster for like a very short amount of time. Like 5 minutes max, I think. So the entire time is literally you bouncing off their hide and running around while it's doing extra damage when you literally cannot hurt them. It's so stupid. Yeah, Monster Hunter 4 is really good. World, honestly, World is a good Monster Hunter to start with. Like, previously, I probably would have said... Like, there was a point where I would have said 3U is the one to start with. And then 4 is also a really good one to start with. Monster Hunter World is also a really good one to start with. And Monster Hunter World doesn't have the monster variety that a lot of Monster Hunter games have, but it's also the first in a generation. And the first game in a generation, especially when they change this much stuff, tends to have slightly less monsters than usual. This one has probably about half the large monsters of, say, 4. But it makes up for it in new features. And it's the first Gen 5 game, so... later Gen 5 games will not only be able to expand upon the feature set, but will also, you know, just have more monsters. Kuliyaku makes up for it. Honestly, I really like Beetlejuice. He's a pretty crazy wandering monster. Which every Monster Hunter has a form of wandering monster, generally. Like, Tri had Devil Joe. I totally forgot where I was going. Tri, like, Gen 3 had Devil Joe. Gen 2 had Goku, whose name I do not remember right now. I don't know if 1 had any wandering monsters. Oh, wait. Too late now. I'm gonna lose a ton of time here. Yeah. 4 had Saragias, I think. Not actually sure what the wandering monster was. I think it was Saragias. Saragias was just generally an unfair fight, too. Alright, let's head back. Time for the shopping trip. Three. one bubble? I can. No, I can't. Yeah, for me, it's not really about the, For me, it's more about the general difficulty of the monsters. Like, I tend to do a lot of solo play in Monster Hunter. And the more challenging the fight, the better for me. Especially if it's a fair challenging. Beetlejuice isn't the most fair challenging, but it's still a pretty interesting fight. I've gotten much better at it now, because I realized that Gun Lance's back hop is pretty much all I need to get out of range of the explosions.
Pirate flare activated.
I'm mad. I can get the 25 pretty easily though, so I'm not too worried. That's really dumb though. Oh, I'm mad. I can't believe I just used a bubble shield. I must have moused over it when I was looking at it. Man, I cannot get further than those 2 trees. I'm not sure what my favorite monster is. Lagiacrus from Try is pretty close. Oh, that wasn't 4. That was Generations. Mitsune, I think? Something like that. But yeah, Generations had a Bubble Dragon. Also, when it comes to adorable dragons, I'm surprised you're not mentioning Palamo. Or Palamu, whatever it is. Yeah, the Bubble Dragon is probably the least aggressive monster that I've seen in a long time. Wrong way. Man, I'm just super sloppy at this end here. Bow, 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 bow. Why is it inflating? See, I knew about it inflating, so it inflating is kind of like the default state to me. Because that was in one of the trailers. You'd be okay with it not. Yeah, that's fair. Get wrecked. I'd see it, JT. I'm probably gonna call it after this run. And thanks for the good luck. Might be able to just barely squeak by a PB with this. Oh, so bad. Ooh, this might be good. Nope, not quite. Aha! Luck sack! Got him. Back in the green, so that's good. Hey, let's go murder a giant pirate.
Tinkerbats. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Do nope, not enough.
Pirate flare activated.
I wanted to see if I could get a little bit of extra money. I think I might risk it and do it with 2. First phase and last phase. I also don't have the extra super pike ball that I wanted to get. Ugh. Crap. I done goofed. Like, using that bubble shield is just so dumb. Well, I guess I'll try it with 2. And see how it goes. Unless I, like, immediately get 3 gold here. Which I did. Ah, I hate that so much. Now I have to start my dash all over again because that corner is a jerk. Yeah, we're probably gonna die here. Well, if we die here, I might do a little bit of Pirate Master practice and then call it a night. Screwed that up. Should have done that differently. Yeah, I got none of those. Appreciate that Shantae's shoes. Oh, shows which pits are death pits? Yeah. That is really, really nice of them. Shoot! Yeah, not a great job. It's okay, people mistype things all the time. I knew what you were talking about. It took me a couple attempts, but I knew what you were talking about. I don't think these power-ups are gonna last long enough. Probably gonna die out, like, right here. So middle stage I'm gonna have to do without a bubble.
Monster milk. Super kite ball. Total restoration.
Shit. Nope, that's... We're done. Well, let's at least finish this out. Hopefully we can at least get to the end. Okay. That wasn't too bad, I guess. Just wondering if I can mash there. I cannot. But hey, at least I'll have a bubble shield for this one.
Super monster milk.
The worst! Just chill in this corner. Oh, that was actually really close to a one cycle.
Kite ball.
Got him! It counts! I guess that counts as a PB. That was a really bad run. But hey, we got there. Almost 2 minutes slower than the run yesterday, but hey, it's a PB, new splits. With 2 massive time losses in there. 3, really. Better than PB, yeah. It's not the, like, 1 minute that I was hoping for, but... My PB, I guess, had a really good Dagron and a really good Squid Baron. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. thanks for watching, everybody. Slightly shorter stream today. Feeling a little tired. But tomorrow, I'm going to start doing GDQ recordings. So, huzzah. I did get the sub 110. So there's that. As long as I don't die, 110 is pretty free. So I will probably record my SGDQ commentary tomorrow, and then as long as I hit my sub 110 goal, I might do like a recorded run every day until I'm done, and then do my actual submission on Friday. Something like that. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure, as always. And I will see you all tomorrow at my usual evening time of 7 p.m. Pacific. So